Isn't it strange how most people wonder so much why they're not successful? And at the same time, when they message me on Instagram, just with 30 seconds of me messaging back and forth with them, I can understand that they are never gonna be successful. Just with 30 seconds of messages. I have never met them. I have no idea who they are. I don't know anything about them. Just with like 5-6 messages back and forth, I can understand that they're never gonna be successful. That's how obvious most people are. And they still wonder, bro, why am I broke? Why that? Why I'm not successful? It's so obvious. And at the same time, they cannot see it. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? And now I want to explain you why is it so obvious. There's a lot of people who want to join my program, want to make money on social media, and they're like ready, like, all right, bro, I want to join, let me try. And I'm like, what? Let me try. Like, just look at how like weak ass language they're using. Like, if I see something like that, I don't even let them join, bro. I'm like, all right, bro, just go. You can't join. They're like, what? Why can't I join, bro? I want to join. And it's like, I want to try. I'm like, bro, you literally said, let me try. Like, you already failed before you even started, bro. And most people have such a bad self-talk that they can't realize that's why they're never going to be successful. How can you just, you're about to start something and say, let me try. Let me try to get in shape. Like, bro, like, what the fuck? You either, okay, bro, I'm going to get in shape. Let me try. Like, bro, you already fucking failed before you started. Like, how most people can see how obvious these things are. Another thing, for example, a lot of people, safety. Like, I haven't heard anything more gay than hearing the word safety. Like, and that comes from people who are like 20 years old, have no families, they have zero responsibilities, no kids, no life, no families, nobody that they need to take care of. And they're constantly saying, safety, 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 bro. I need to go to university because for safety, if that doesn't happen, if I didn't become rich, for safety. Like, it's obvious you're never gonna be rich. Like, do you think the people who are rich right now, they have thought the same thing? Do you think any rich people in the world have thought the same thing of, okay, I'm gonna try this business, I'm gonna try, and then if it doesn't happen for safety, I'm gonna go to university as well? What the fuck? Like if you think this way, you're automatically, it's so obvious you're never gonna succeed in anything. Like, you're not gonna be rich, you're not gonna be a millionaire just by hearing these words from you. Like, people who become successful, they're so 110% sure in themselves. They believe so much that doesn't even cross my mind. Like, plan B never even cross your mind in terms of like, what if I don't succeed? Like, these things for me doesn't cross my mind. When I want something, I'm like, all right, let's just do it. And like, there's not a single thought that crosses my mind that this thing cannot happen. Like, when I said, all right, I want to become a millionaire, like, there's nothing, I don't have plan B. There was not any thought on my mind, what if that doesn't happen? As soon as you have what if, you already lost the game, and that's it. So most of you needs to fix your self-talk, because it's so obvious that you're never gonna be successful. You don't have the confidence, you don't believe in yourself, you're extremely negative, your self-talk is so bad, you're in such a low frequency. Like, your thoughts in your mind are so bad, there's no way you become successful. You need to start listening of how you talk to yourself. And the easiest way to start talking better to yourself is to become a man of your word and start doing exactly what you said you're gonna do. And the second thing is just get in shape. You cannot have a positive self-talk. You can't have respect for yourself if every single time you look in the mirror, you look like shit, you look like a bag of trash. How can you have a positive self-talk? If you can be broke, but if you find a way to have a positive self-talk about you and be like that you don't care. You know, there's these people who have such a high confidence and they haven't achieved anything. These people actually end up achieving the most. You need to be exactly like these people. You know, you see these people, he's like nobody literally. He have no money, nothing, and he walked like he's the richest person in the world. He has so much confidence, and usually people hate these people. They're like, what? Who the fuck this guy thinks he is? Where this confidence comes from? He haven't achieved anything. He doesn't have any money. But these people are actually the ones who are gonna end up extremely successful because he has so much confidence, so much positive talk about himself. He thinks that he's so much, and because of that, he's actually gonna become that. You become what you think of. Whatever you think of yourself right now, that's what you're gonna become. So most people, they're broke, they're fat, they're lazy, whatever, and that's what they think of themselves. They say, bro, I'm lazy, I'm broke, I'm that. And because you're thinking that this is you, that's how you view yourself as, and that's who you're gonna be. If you view yourself as successful, as rich, as whatever, and then you start to get these habits, then you start to talk like them, walk like them, have their confidence and everything. That's everything how it starts. You need to first become the person in order to achieve whatever you want. You can have everything by becoming anything. So the first step is to become the type of person who can have these things. So you have probably seen, like, maybe there's like somebody is so rich and you somehow manage to get his car. Maybe sometimes you have this, family friend who drives this nice car, and he maybe told you as a kid or whatever to move it to like another place, or he just gave you the key to go somewhere, and you're driving this extremely expensive car that is not yours, and then you just feel so strange in the car. You have no confidence. Everybody can literally see you walking out of the car and can tell, that's not his car. Like, that's why this car can never be yours. It's so easy to tell if somebody is driving like such an expensive car. It's so easy to tell if this car is his or is of his friend, or maybe somebody just give it to him for a little bit and now he's trying to flex around the city. It's so easy to tell if this car is his or not. I can remember even my dad. Like, my dad doesn't, he's not a rich guy, nothing. And sometimes like some of his rich friends like gave him his car because we didn't have a car to go to an X location. And this friend of my dad gave him his car, and this car was just very expensive car. My dad was just driving the car like so scared, like walking out of the car, like walking like that. It's like he didn't felt right in the car, and because of that he would never be able to achieve it. That's why most people, they don't view themselves as successful, as rich, as strong, or whatever. They don't have the confidence. They don't walk, talk, nothing like successful people. They don't think. Their habits are not like that, and they want to just become ones. You need to first start from the core problem, and then everything is just gonna be a matter of time until it happens. Just change who you are first. Become the type of person who can have this life, who can have these things. Learn to have a very positive talk. Don't use words like, okay, I'm gonna try. If I fail, I'm gonna have a plan B. I never heard anything more gay in my life than having a plan B. See you in the video tomorrow.